And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Wendell Carter is out there with MP, and it's Black in at the one, and the basket by MP. And Grant, one thing we know about these teams, they can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such complete rosters.
Now here's MP. And there's the drive. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
Pass to Edgecombe. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And with the playoffs quickly approaching, the end of the regular season power rankings. You take a look at the Knicks, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
Well, I think for the Magic, they're putting together an impressive win streak, finding their groove down the stretch. I mean, they're putting it all together.
Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 6.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Back to Maxey. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Magic have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. 9 points in the game.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Outside Edwards. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Wagner. Edwards against MP. Lets the 3 fly, and another 3 for Orlando.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
They set a pick. Pass to Bona. Back to Maxey. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Orlando. And here's Maxey outside, and it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 14-3 run. And one young guy who's really a good on-ball defender, Anthony Black.
Yeah, B.A., that's where he's made an immediate impact. He's a big guard, a smooth athlete, great body control, really tough to get past him, B.A.
Howard's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Black. 76ers trail by 13. Here's Edgecombe. His last outing, he had 20. The kick out to Maxey. Connects from downtown.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
MP right side. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
The 3 is up. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Unloads. And Orlando again with the bucket.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Outside Edwards. Inside. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist from Edgecombe. Maxey's got 5 points.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Edgecombe. From deep. Drops in the three.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
Here's MP. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Now Maxey to the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando ball. Substitution on the court.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Magic. They're up by a... Teams making some changes here. So for Orlando right now, Anthony Black out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's MP, and it's Howard in at the small forward position. Black passes to MP. Oh, the power move from MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Down by 12. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Washington was a man on a mission. He contributed 42 points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebounding machine. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Clock at 4. Can't hit from the corner. Magic leading by 17. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for McCain. And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and be on the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Pass to Bona. Here's Edgecombe, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
MP. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. 76ers trail by 20. Outside Edwards. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Edwards. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
MP, that one's good. MP's got 34 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Desmond Bane comes in for Suggs. 29 seconds left in the half. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Edgecombe from the arc. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
MP, and that one's good. MP's got 36 points.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Orlando sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Howdy, folks. I know you've...
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Orlando Magic. Glad you could join us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Edwards, and it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Maxey. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by MP. Magic leading by 23. From 18 feet away. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring in his game.
The 3 from Edgecombe. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Maxey. Black defending. Here's Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. MP scanning the floor. MP is doubled. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Pass to Edgecombe. Tries a 10-footer. He squares up and sinks it. Edgecombe's got 8 points.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
MP with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Goes up on the baseline. Orlando with the rebound. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you, BA.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. MP's doubled. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Edwards against Wagner. Wagner with a steal. And they're on the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, man, Wagner is dangerous in the open floor.
Pass to Bona. The 3 from Edgecombe. The rebound by Carter.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
A nice shot by MP. MP's got 44.
They're just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Pass to Bona. Lays it up and banks it in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
MP, that one's good.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to Edgecombe for 3. The shot comes out.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 49 in the game.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Bona. 1 second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's MP making things happen for Orlando. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. 4th quarter on the court for the Magic. They've got MP, and it's Wolf in at the 4 spot. Here's Joe, back to McCain. Pass to Champagnie, just 4 to shoot. For 3, Maxey. Orlando with the rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Champagnie, the pass to Maxey. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Wade. De Silva comes in for Champagnie. And it's Jones in for Joe. Pass to Jones. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, not really much you can do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. MP's got 58.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Maxey on the wing, guarded by Richardson, and it's Maxey missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
MP no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Outside McCain. Pass to Bona, back to McCain. Over Howard. McCain shot is off. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Another one falls! Amazing!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. To the paint. Here's De Silva. Shot from the low post is good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Richardson. 1:52 left in the final quarter. And Orlando again with the bucket. So it's Philadelphia now. Right side, Maxey. Softly drops in the floater. Maxey's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, just another shot in Maxey's arsenal. He becomes harder and harder to defend.
Here's MP. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Orlando dictating the flow. MP finds Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. MP, a screen on Edwards. Howard, the pass to MP. Goes up on the wing. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey against Suggs. Now here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Clock is at 3. Great D that time from Suggs.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
So it's